Hey everybody, I said that I would do a third video, but I can't find a working number. Most of them just keep ringing on and on and on. So something I really want to do is clear up some loose ends and questions that you guys may have about exactly who or what the Benchode Bros are. If you haven't noticed, for the past 2 months, and really I should say for the past year now, I've encountered a somewhat large group of scammers between 5 and 50 individuals. I have been known by a good solid dozen of them. And the first video was on 9/24/22 called Chutia Chris is Dead. I re-uploaded that once. It's a 3-part trilogy. So when you get some time, go check that out. We've had, that group technically a week later, and then I had some of the scammers from that group, I'd say another week later. Like, Oliver was in a video, I believe, 10/3 or 4. I don't exactly know. But the one thing that I have noticed is that some scammers have left and some new scammers have came in that group, including some scammers that were from totally different groups from totally different times, such as Jerry. He is from a video called I Have No Other Work to Do from 2/8/23. He I haven't seen him after 2/8 until rather recently, I think in August, and he does remember me. Let me put this down a little bit so I'm more centered. So every couple weeks, or even a couple days, I will get that group. And just so you guys know, it is the same scammers, the same exact individuals, almost every single time. And something I want you all to pay attention for is when you see Benchode Bros, I use renders for each of the ones. That's not what they look like. They're more like placeholders to kind of show that they're in that video. I use the same background and I use the same font in every Benchode Bros video, except the ones where I didn't really know it was Benchode Bros. Because I would call the group the Edward Carter group because there's a scammer named Edward Carter that I would keep getting every couple months, and then I haven't seen him since, well, kind of March. Edward Carter is funny because he changed his name to David in January, and I know this for a fact because the January video of Edward Carter, and it's pretty damn obvious on which one. He said, "Thank you for calling, this is David," and I immediately start singing the song. He's like, "No, no, 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 this is Edward Carter. Are you missing me yet?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm missing you," and that's honestly the last time I've heard that name. And in March, I get a scammer named David that sounds almost identical to Edward Carter. And he could keep swearing that he's not Edward Carter, and he just won't break character. I now between then and I would say July, I think it's kind of where I haven't found him. But the thing is that I could have very well found that group. It's just I really haven't caught on to it. So basically, the Benchode Bros is a reappearing group of scammers that is known to remember me. And they all kind of have an idea of, oh, when you hear me, they're not going to make any more sales. And they get super pissed. One other thing I'd like to mention is there's like at least 4 at one point. There's one David that every time we get him, I just ring the bell and he just gets so mad. I would say he's completely lost his insanity in that from because of that bell. He just gets so angry every single time he hears it. He just loses his personality. He just goes fucking rampage, rage mode. There's a couple videos, the compilations of all that, just to show you. I probably have had this group of scammers either 9 or 10 times on separate days since August. And I can tell you exactly which days those are in. Hold on. I'm going to get a list. Even though I said we had them in August, I know for a fact I had Benchode Bros, I believe on 8/7 or 8/8, and I probably have had the group a week later. I'm not sure on dates. So we're going to say at least twice in August. We had them on 9/4, we had them on 9/5, 9/12, 9/14, 9/15, 9/26, 9/29, 10/3, 10/13, and earlier today. So that's at least 10 times. Just to show you guys exactly how brutal I am, I have been terrorizing the same group of scammers at least 10 times in the past 2 months. And they go way further back than that. Like, there's one named Justin, and I'm sure, and you know who you are, you always ask about him. Justin goes way, way back. He was in the first he was in the first, like, video with Edward Carter. At least I'm pretty damn sure he is. I know I had him in September or October, and every single time I get the same Justin. I say, I'm just in, you know, play on words. I'm just in time to fuck your mom. So if there's any other questions you may have about Ben Showed Bros, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And I will try my very best to answer whatever questions you may have about this group, because I know that you guys probably have a lot. And why I make such a big deal out of them is because, I mean, it's kind of funny, to be honest. So that's the end. So I'm going to end this clip here. I'm sorry I couldn't get another scam baiting video done, but tomorrow is another day. Have a great day. And like I said, any questions, leave them down below. Peace.